beautiful book Kural, which was read by President Kalam every day as his valuable book. इतना contribution है. In 1997, an authoritative English writer said that at some point half of the commerce of India was in Jain hands and their philanthropy was on the same scale. हमारी तो philosophy भी इतनी beautiful है. 12 व्रत हम सब पढ़ते हैं, सुनते हैं, और अगर ध्यान से हम सुनेंगे तो 12वां व्रत समविभाग का व्रत है. समविभाग मीन्स sharing your wisdom, sharing your time, sharing your resources, sharing your experience, sharing your everything for the benefit of the large community is the history for which we are proud even today. और मैं अभी पार्लियामेंट में गई थी, जैसे हिमा जी ने कहा, जब ये बात कही गई कि ऐसे तीर्थंकर हुए जिन्होंने पशुओं को मनुष्य जितना सम्मान दिया, ऐसे तीर्थंकर हुए जिन्होंने पशुओं की रक्षा और सम्मान को डेली रिचुअल में लगा दिया. I tell you, people stood up and they were so amazed that we have such a wonderful philosophy even today for us to follow. हम मंदिर में जब जाते हैं तो तीर्थंकर को प्रणाम करते हैं, लेकिन हमारे लांछन क्या है? पशु हमारे लांछन है, और हम तीर्थंकरों से पहले पशु को प्रणाम करते हैं. ये जैन समाज का गौरव है. पशु है ना, हमारे पास में पार्श्वनाथ भगवान का चिन्ह जो है सर्प है, ऋषभ का चिन्ह बढ़त है, भगवान महावीर का चिन्ह लायन है. हम पशुओं को प्रणाम करते हैं. द फिलॉसफी सेज दैट सेवा एंड साधना गो हैंड इन हैंड. जहाँ साधना है वहाँ सेवा है, और आचार्य तो और भी बढ़कर कहते हैं कि सेवा ही साधना है. भाई और बहनों, दो चीज़ें अलग नहीं हैं. हम नहीं कह सकते हैं कि हम सेवा कर रहे हैं तो हम साधना कब करेंगे, और साधना कर रहे हैं तो सेवा ही कब करेंगे. Anything which we do selflessly is seva, and anything which we do selflessly also becomes sadhana, because we do not expect anything in return. That is the biggest example of sadhana. और आज मुझे खुशी है कि हम सिर्फ यहाँ इतिहास की चर्चा करने के लिए नहीं आए हैं. मैं जब जैना में आती हूँ, बहुत वर्षों से आचार्य जी के साथ में आ रही हूँ. मुझे याद है हम 1988 में आए थे. कुछ लोग बैठे हैं उस समय के यहाँ पर. छोटे छोटे घरों में लोग प्रवचन करवाते थे, छोटे छोटे बच्चे थे. तब शायद एक भी जैन टेम्पल यहाँ पे नहीं था, और इन 50 years में more than 60 temples we have created in America. It's mind-boggling achievement for us. और जो हमारी धारा थी, जो हमारी परंपरा थी, जो हमारा कंट्रीब्यूशन का इतिहास है, मुझे कहते हुए गर्व है कि जैना ने इतिहास दोहरा दिया. अमेरिका में फिर एक बार जैनों का धर्म, जैनों की संस्कृति उन्होंने सिरमौर की है. वीरायतन की बात हमने सुनी है. हजारों बच्चे, हजार बच्चे. भूल गए थे लोग बिहार में महावीर को, भूल गए थे लोग गौतम को बिहार में, और आज हजारों बच्चे, जिसमें किसान, मुस्लिम, अहीर, पटेल, यादव, जैन सब मिलकर भगवान महावीर की बात करते हैं. नमोकार मंत्र बोलते हैं, लोगस बोलते हैं, नमो थुणम बोलते हैं. एक साथ मिलकर महावीर की अहिंसा, प्रेम और करुणा की बातें सीखते हैं. निछवाड़ में स्कूल हुई, पावापुरी में स्कूल हुई, और सबसे ज़्यादा सुंदर स्कूल हमारे प्रिय पालीताना में हुई. उन बच्चों के लिए जो हमारा बैग लेकर ऊपर चढ़ते हैं, साहब आपका बैग, साहब 5 रुपया, साहब 10 रुपया, साहब 50 रुपया, 100 रुपये. उन बच्चों के हाथ में जो, मुझे कहने में शर्म आती है कि जिन बच्चों को हमने भिखारी बना दिया था, आज उन बच्चों के हाथ में पुस्तकें हैं, किताबें हैं, कॉपी हैं और स्कूल बैग है, और वो अच्छा शिक्षण प्राप्त कर रहे हैं. ये इतिहास कंट्रीब्यूशन का दोहराया जा रहा है. जीतों ने काम किया है, और बहुत सारे श्रीमत के लोग भी आज सुंदर काम कर रहे हैं. मैं कहना चाहती हूँ, एक समय में हम 10 करोड़ से ज़्यादा थे. The entire South was decorated by our religion. राजस्थान में जब न्यायालय लगते थे, और जब न्यायाधीश पूछता था कि किसकी गवाही है, तो कहा जाता था कि जैन श्रावक की गवाही है. तो न्यायाधीश कहते कि बस नो मोर डिस्कशन, जैनों ने कह दिया इसलिए बात खत्म हो गई. ऐसी हमारी साख थी, ऐसी हमारी बात थी. पूरा दक्षिण भारत जैनों से अप्लावित था. हमने हजारों की संख्या में निर्माण किया, लेकिन जब हमने अपने को समेटना शुरू कर दिया, जब हमने कहा कि सिर्फ हम अपने कल्याण के लिए जिएंगे, जब हमने कहा कि निर्माण की यात्रा तो ये संसार का बंधन है, तब हम घटते 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 आज 1 करोड़ से भी कम रह गए हैं। 60-70 लाख हमारी जनसंख्या रह गई है। और आचार्य 700 वर्ष के इतिहास में आर्य चंदना थी शुरुआत में, जब भगवान महावीर के साथ में 36,000 साधवियों के संघ का नेतृत्व किया। उसके बाद में साधवियाँ एब्सेंट हो गई हैं। नो कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन व्हाटसोएवर फ्रॉम द साधवीजीज। एक रथ के 2 पहिए हैं, एक चलता है, एक पीछे रहता है। If we had allowed our sadhvijis to work together as other sadhus, probably our picture would have been very, very different on the world map. आज साधुओं का कंट्रीब्यूशन नहीं है, और उसके अभी एक और कारण है कि हम पिछड़ते चले गए हैं। Such a wonderful philosophy, such an amazing past, and together we have to continue with this great saga of contribution. लोग मुझे कहते हैं हम कहाँ गलत करते हैं। सुबह हम ऑफिस जाते हैं, गाड़ी में ही चाय पी लेते हैं, कॉफ़ी पी लेते हैं, टाइम नहीं है हमारे पास में। शाम को आते हैं, थोड़ा टीवी देखते हैं, थोड़ा सा स्वाध्याय करते हैं, थोड़ा ध्यान भी कर लेते हैं। हम कहाँ गलत करते हैं। लेकिन हम कहते हैं गलत ना करना काफ़ी नहीं है, अच्छा करना भी ज़रूरी है। गलत ना करना काफ़ी नहीं है, अच्छा करना भी ज़रूरी है। The power of negative is very slow, but if good people do not become active, then negative become more active. भाइयों और बहनों, ये समय, आज हमने देखा पशुओं की इतनी हिंसा, आज हमने देखा एनवायरनमेंट का इतना प्रॉब्लम, आज हमने देखा वाटर का इतना बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है। Jains are peace-loving community. We are non-violent community. We are the community of contributors. We are the community of making difference. अगर हम एक्टिव, this peace-loving community, if this becomes active, we can change the entire world scenario for the better. जर्मनी के वैज्ञानिक नील्स बोर कहते हैं कि अगर हम अहिंसा, अनेकांत और अपरिग्रह को अपना लेते हैं तो उस दुनिया से शोर शॉर्ट आतंक खत्म हो जाएगा। No more terrorism in this world. Jains have to become active, more and more active. भाइयों और बहनों, ये शताब्दी भगवान महावीर की शताब्दी है। ये शताब्दी अहिंसा की शताब्दी है। ये शताब्दी करुणा और प्रेम की शताब्दी है। Each one of us is responsible to make a difference. Each one of us is successor of this great tradition. Each one of us has taken something beautiful from our beloved Tirthankar Mahavir. And now it's our turn to give back in whatever way and whichever way. Every person here can make a difference. Some are born to create and lead, others to follow and support, but we all need to aim together of doing good for betterment of humanity. Be quick to do good. Set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over again unless you're filled with immense joy. Thank you very much. Sorry, I had no watch because there's a 000. I thought the time is up. So actually they told me that you need to follow the time, and we still have 15 minutes. So if you want to ask any question, then I will be most happy to answer all the questions. धीरज भाई बॉस्टन थी पूछे छे प्रश्न. धीरज भाई नो प्रश्न छे, is Virayathan people going to write a book at Mahavir as a social reformer? Mahavir as a social contributor. Is Virayathan going to write a book on that? I think we should write a book on that, and we should let young generation know how beautiful our religion is, a religion of contribution, definitely. Yes. मैं बोलती हूँ. आचार्य जी इस महीने में 4 महीने राजगीर में उनका चातुर्मास है, जहाँ भगवान महावीर के 14 चातुर्मास हुए। आर्कियोलॉजिकल रिसर्च सेज दैट मोर देन 200 times भगवान महावीर विजिटेड दिस प्लेस। वहाँ आचार्य जी इस बार में 4 महीने चातुर्मास के लिए हैं और इन्हीं सब विषयों की चर्चा वो करने वाले हैं जिनकी बात आज मैंने आपसे कही है। उन्हीं की बात है। शी फील्स वेरी पैशनेटली अबाउट द कंट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ द जैन्स टुवर्ड्स दिस वर्ल्ड। पत्थरों में जैन धर्म, ताड़पत्रों में जैन धर्म, शास्त्रार्थ में जैन धर्म और वर्तमान में जैन धर्म। मुझे कहना है कि जैन धर्म सिर्फ लिबरेशन और साल्वेशन की बात नहीं करता है, जैन धर्म कंट्रीब्यूशन की बात करता है। जैन धर्म सिर्फ पर्सनल मुक्ति की बात नहीं करता है, जैन धर्म सबको साथ में लेकर चलने की बात करता है। भगवान महावीर जो हमारे रोल मॉडल हैं, उनको ज़रूरत नहीं थी आर्य चंदना को मुक्त करने की, उनको ज़रूरत नहीं थी रोहिणी चोर को मुक्त करने की, उनको ज़रूरत नहीं थी हरिकेश चंडाल को अपने संग में दीक्षित करने के लिए। बिकॉज ही वॉज सोशल रिफॉर्मर, he enslaved everybody together and made a beautiful contribution for the betterment of the world. Next question.
इस जैना कन्वेंशन के अंदर 2 ओथ्स अगर ली जाए तो ये मायने रखेगी क्या? एक है कि जो कपल है वो 3 बच्चों का आग्रह रखे और उसके लिए जो भी कम्युनिटी से हेल्प ऑर्गेनाइज की जाए, एक्स्ट्रा एक्सपेंसेस फॉर 1 more चाइल्ड, वो कम्युनिटी डेवलप करे। और दूसरा कि एक व्यक्ति 5 व्यक्ति को वेगन बनाने के लिए उसका जो भी मार्गदर्शन उसको करना चाहिए वो करे। उसमें 5 वो 2 कपल हैं, 3 उनके बच्चे हैं, वैसे भी 5 से हो सकता है, या तो अपने मित्रों में जब भी इकट्ठा होते हैं तब उस बात को कैसे तवज्जो से, जैसे अब लेक्चर में कहा गया कि उसके जो डेटाज हैं, जो रिसर्च है, उसके फिगर्स रख के उनको समझाया जाए, तो ये कितना उपयोगी सिद्ध हो सकता है। उसके
आपने
ऊपर
कहा है 2 बात कि जैनों के 2 ही बच्चे हैं इसलिए एक और बच्चे की अपील की जाए। बात तो आपकी ठीक है, लेकिन मैं कहना चाहती हूँ कि हजारों ऐसे बच्चे हैं जो जैन बनने के लिए तरस रहे हैं, खाली आपको हाथ बढ़ाना है। हजारों ऐसे बच्चे हैं जिनको आप एक हाथ बढ़ा देंगे तो अहिंसा की बात पर चलेंगे। करुणाचार्य जी ने 2 साल से नेपाल में वो काम कर रहे हैं, 3 साल से। मैं आपसे क्या बताऊं, ऐसे वो बच्चे, छोटा सा सबीन है, जुमला एक गांव है नेपाल में जहाँ पे इतने सुंदर एप्पल होते हैं कि शायद आपने कभी खाए नहीं होंगे, और वहाँ तक कोई व्हीकल नहीं जा सकता है और हजारों टनों फल वहाँ पर वेस्ट हो जाता है। उस जुमला गांव से वो छोटा सा बच्चा है सबीन, उसको मर्डर कर दिया गया, उसके पेरेंट्स को मर्डर कर दिया गया। सोशल वेलफेयर काउंसिल का विरायतन नेपाल के साथ में बहुत अच्छा संपर्क है और उस छोटे से बच्चे को विरायतन लाया गया। 5 साल का वो बच्चा है और जो बच्चे जहाँ रहते हैं, जैसा वातावरण होता है, वो सीख लेते हैं। वो बच्चा मर्डरर्स के बीच में, वो बच्चा किलर्स के बीच में और विरायतन के सेंटर में आया है। 5 साल का बच्चा है, इतनी सुंदर सामायिक बोलता है कि आप हमारे अपने बच्चे भी नहीं बोल सकते हैं। 5 साल का सबीन इतने सुंदर सामायिक बोलता है और वो सबीन वो शाकाहार के सिद्धांत सीख रहा है, वो अहिंसा की बात सीख रहा है, वो प्रेम की बात सीख रहा है। वो महावीर को छोड़कर और कहाँ जाएगा, उसके लिए महावीर ही जीवन है, आचार्य चंदना जी ही उसके लिए होप है। और एक सबीन नहीं, ऐसे हजारों हजार बच्चे हैं जो आपके बनने के लिए तरस रहे हैं। महावीर ने सिर्फ जैनों को अपना बनाया, महावीर ने तो खोल दिए थे द्वार। जैसे मैंने कहा, चोर भी आए, हत्यारे भी आए, चंडाल भी आए, सबको वो अपना बनाते चले गए और मित्रता का संदेश देकर उन्होंने पूरी दुनिया को गुंजायित कर दिया। हम माइनॉरिटी में क्यों रहेंगे, हम तो मेजॉरिटी में आएंगे। काम हमारा ऐसा हो कि हम मेजॉरिटी में आ जाएं, और इसीलिए हम जैना को अपील कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि जो अमेरिका में होता है वो पूरी दुनिया में होता है। अमेरिका अभी भी एकदम बॉस है, पॉलिटिकली भी है और स्पिरिचुअली भी हो जाए, ऐसी हम बात करते हैं। तो हम क्यों माइनॉरिटी में रहेंगे, हम मेजॉरिटी में रहेंगे। हमारा काम मेजोरिटी में होगा, हमारी सेवा मेजोरिटी में होगी, हमारा कंट्रीब्यूशन मेजोरिटी का। छोटे हैं हम नंबर में, लेकिन नंबर 1 फिलैंथ्रोपी है जैन समाज की। छोटे हैं नंबर में हम, लेकिन हम नंबर 1 टैक्स पेयर्स हैं। और 98% हमारा लिटरेसी रेट है। ऐसा चमत्कार ये समाज है। हम माइनॉरिटी में नहीं रहेंगे, हम सबको अपने साथ में लेकर मेजॉरिटी में चलेंगे हम। और यही हमारी करामात है। और महावीर भी कोई जैनों के लिए नहीं जिए, महावीर सबके लिए जिए हैं। और हम भी अपना दिल खोल दें और सबको हम अपना बनाते चले गए। और आचार्य जी ने सुबह के प्रवचन में जहाँ जाते हैं स्वाध्याय तो करते ही हैं। आज सुबह उन्होंने 5 बजे मुझे प्रश्न पूछा और मैं वो प्रश्न आपको पूछ देती हूँ, जिससे मुझे मेरा काम थोड़ा हल्का हो जाए। उन्होंने पूछा कि मित्रता करनी आसान है या भक्ति करनी आसान है? मित्रता करनी आसान है या भक्ति करनी आसान है? क्या जवाब देंगे आप? भक्ति आसान है कि मित्रता आसान है? अब ये तो ऐसी बात है, आधे कहते हैं मित्रता और आधे कहते हैं भक्ति। आचार्य जी का जवाब था कि भक्ति तो भगवान की है, वो तो बोलते नहीं है, लेकिन घर के हर व्यक्ति के साथ में मित्रता करनी सबसे बड़ी साधना है। और फिर घर के साथ में, परिवार के साथ में, मोहल्ले में, शहर में, नगर में, देश में और पूरी दुनिया को मित्र बना ले तो ही हमारा जैन धर्म एक गौरव धर्म बन सकता है। एक और प्रश्न जी।
So for the benefit of everyone present here, would you kindly share and give us a little overview of what Virayatan is and some pet projects and planned activities if someone is interested in getting involved? Kindly share.
मीर भाई का प्रश्न है कि विरायतन के विषय में बोलो। हम कोई कोरियर सर्विस थोड़ी चलाते हैं हम जो बोलेंगे, आके देख लीजिए क्या क्या होता है वहाँ पर। We don't run a courier service here. I invite all of you to come and visit us. और आचार्य जी को मैं बुलाना तो चाहती हूँ स्टेज पर, वो तो कहते ही हैं कि अब तो हो गए हैं रिटायर। एक बात की मुझे दुख होता है, 30 साल पहले जब अमेरिका आए थे तब भी वही लोग थे, आज भी वही लोग हैं। बच्चे कहाँ हैं हमारे? वेयर इज अवर यूथ? तो आचार्य जी एक बात कह रहे हैं कि अब हो जाए रिटायरमेंट। थकने के लिए रिटायरमेंट नहीं, आराम करने के लिए टाइम। चेंज ऑफ वर्क इज रिटायरमेंट। दे दे युवा समाज को ये जैना और चले हम सब मिलकर विरायतन सुंदर काम करने के लिए। और दे देना जैना हम विरायतन, दे दे हम जैना यंग लोगों को। मैं परसों बात करूंगी कि यंग लोगों को लेट देम थिंक they will do better job than us. I'm 100% sure. But we need to trust them. We have to have confidence in them. And we have to really rely on them. They will come up with such a wonderful ritualistic practice to follow in 21st century. और आप आइए, देखिए पावापुरी में काम, देखिए लिछवाड़ में काम, देखिए पालिताना में काम, देखिए कच्छ में, देखिए नेपाल में। मेरे गुरु हैं इसलिए मैं नहीं कहती हूँ, लेकिन एक साध्वी जी, जिस समाज में आज भी साध्वियों को पाठ पर बैठने की इजाजत नहीं है, जिस समाज में आज भी साध्वियों को साधु के सामने बोलने की इजाजत नहीं है, जिस समाज में आज भी साध्वियों को नंबर 2 ट्रीटमेंट दी जाती है, उस समाज में आचार्य चंदना जी ने अपनी मेधा, सूझबूझ, साहस से अनूठा रास्ता बनाकर हजार लोगों के हाथ में कल्याण कार्य दिया है। आसान नहीं था ये रास्ता बनाना, आसान नहीं था। 700 वर्षों में, 2500 वर्षों में किसी साध्वी को आचार्य पद नहीं दिया गया, किसी साध्वी को। और आई एम ऑल्सो वेटिंग a day to happen when Jaina president becomes a female president. I'm also waiting for that day to come. 14,000 साध्वियां हैं, 14,000 साधु हैं और 36,000 साध्वियां हैं, लेकिन संघ का नेतृत्व आचार्यों के पास में, साधुओं के पास में है। और आचार्य जी ने ये पद उनको किसी गिफ्ट में नहीं दिया गया है, ये कोई फेवर नहीं किया गया है उनको। She earned this title because of her courage, because of her capacity to think out of the box, because of her capacity of contribution. She was given this title Acharya in the history of 2,500 years for the first time in the history annals. इसलिए मेहर भाई आप इतना ज़रूर करिए। और जैना ने भी बहुत सुंदर काम किया है विरायतन के साथ में, लिछवाड़ में सुंदर स्कूल बनाई है। इसलिए जब भी ऐसा लगे कि अब आना है हिंदुस्तान में, तो आइए आप वहाँ पर, आपको एट होम फील होगा। हम तो यहाँ कंप्लेन नहीं करते रहते ना, बच्चे फ़ोन नहीं करते हैं, बच्चों के पास टाइम नहीं है, बच्चे बड़े हो गए हैं। हम बच्चों के फ़ोन की राह देखते हैं और वहाँ पे हज़ारों हज़ार बच्चे आपकी राह देखकर हाथ फैलाकर खड़े हैं कि कोई स्वीकार कर ले हमें और बन जाए हमारे कोई माँ बाप। मैं आप सबको निमंत्रित करती हूँ इंडिया विरायतन में आने के लिए, और आइए और अपने आंखों से स्वयं देखिए कि कितना सुंदर विनम्रतापूर्वक कार्य वहाँ पर किया जा रहा है। वन लास्ट क्वेश्चन।
What is the difference between Vedic culture and Jain culture?
वैदिक कल्चर और जैन कल्चर के बीच में क्या अंतर है? आपने अच्छा प्रश्न किया, कल्चर शब्द यूज किया है, रिलीजन शब्द यूज नहीं किया है। आई थिंक Mahavir was absolutely unique. Mahavir was the only prophet on this earth. He talked about animal protection. He talked about reverence for animals. He talked about reverence for all forms of life, and in all forms of life, he embraced one senses, two senses, three senses, four senses, five senses, everybody together. I think Jain culture is a culture of non-violence and culture of contribution. वैदिक धर्म जो है वो sacrificial ritual से शुरू हुआ। वैदिक धर्म ने भी contribution किया, लेकिन जो main difference है, is a difference. There also we see non-violence, there also we see non-possessiveness, but in the talks of Mahavir, we see in a very minute, in a very subtle, and in very embracive way. One last question. Yes. Lord Buddha. Difference between Lord Buddha and Lord Mahavir. ऐसे तो कंटेम्प्रेरी हैं, ऐसे तो साथ में ही चले हैं, ऐसे तो दोनों ने ही बात एक जैसी ही की है। Philosophically, Buddha talked about Shunya and Mahavir talked about merging at Siddhishila all the elevated souls. लेकिन और मैं वापस रिपीट करूंगी, हम बुद्ध भगवान की बातों को भी सुनते हैं, महावीर की बातों को भी सुनते हैं। मुझे लगता है कि we Jains, we were not able to write the beautiful life details of Mahavir as Buddhist people could do. Today, if you go to Bodleian Library, इतनी बड़ी लाइब्रेरी में from this corner to that corner, you will see beautiful Buddhist literature translated in every possible language. Or Jain literature in such a small way, and very few people can read that, very few people have interest in reading that. जब आचार्य जी ने मुझे लंदन भेजा था PhD करने के लिए, I was the only Jain sadhvi there who was doing PhD. And there were a number of Buddhist nuns who were doing PhD with the permission of their monasteries. They were so apt in their learning, in their translating and presenting it. तो बात तो दोनों की साथ में चली थी, but Buddhists could change and they could adopt according to time and circumstances. And we at some stage were not able to adapt according to time and circumstances. Therefore, despite our beautiful thought, we could not grow as world religion, and they, because of their adaptability, they could grow as world religion. मैं आप सबको मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहूँगी इतने प्रेम से, और इतने प्रेम से आपने, और ये जो 1:30 का टाइम होता है ना, थैंक यू वेरी मच। ये भोजन के बाद का समय, सोने का समय होता है, लेकिन आपने महावीर की बात इतने प्रेम से सुनी, इसके लिए मैं धन्यवाद देती हूँ। ऑल्सो रिकॉग्नाइज द डिवाइन प्रेजेंस ऑफ आचार्य श्री चंदना जी इन दिस ऑडियंस। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Jai Jinendra, we have to vacate the hall for the next session. I am sorry, but everybody must leave the hall now, please. You have to, even if you are attending next session, you have to go out and then come back in. Please vacate the hall. Thank you. Jai Jinendra.
Check, 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 check. 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
Jai Jinendra, everybody. My name is Rupa Shah. I lead the cultural committee, and I got a privilege to introduce famous prodigy, child prodigy, 16-year-old, singer, songwriter, rapper, and inspirational speaker, whom you have heard for last 2 days. Sparsh has won prizes in 7 singing competitions and done over 130 live performances in 7 countries and prestigious venues such as Madison Square Garden, Radio City Music Hall, Prudential Center, MetLife Stadium, Citi Field, National Center of Performing Arts, Cosmocalax, Barcelona. Sparsh is a YouTube sensation and has over 150 million views on social media platforms and now followed in 100 countries. He has appeared on several TV shows such as NBC, Little Big Shots, US and UK, Today Show, The Maury Show, George to the Rescue, BBC Asia, WABC, WGN TV, Sony, Kiss to Kismet, and Kaun Barega Karodpati. Sparsh has also performed pro bono and helped raise over $1 million for various non-profit organizations. Supporting children and adults in need, Sparsh has been like a recipient of various prestigious awards, such as Global Indian Award, Champion of Hope, Champion of Inclusion, Junior Phenom Award, Special Achievement Award, Inspiration Award of Excellence, Most Inspiring Individual Award, Global Indian Male Award, and many, many more. Sparsh's motto in his life to inspire and touch everyone's heart around the world. So without any further ado, let's welcome Sparsh Shah.
भाइयों और सज्जनों, हमने इस दौर की शुरुआत में चंद पंक्तियां कही थी कि सूरज सा तेज नहीं मुझ में, दीपक सा जलता देखोगे, अपनी हद रोशन करने से तुम मुझको कब तक रोकोगे, तुम मुझको कब तक रोकोगे। और जब ये पंक्तियां एक 15 साल के बच्चे के हौसले और हिम्मत पर सटीक बैठती हों तो खुशी दुगनी हो जाती है। केबीसी के ग्रैंड फिनाले में आज मैं एक ऐसे नन्हे जादूगर को यहां आमंत्रित करने जा रहा हूं जो आवाज के जादूगर हैं, अंदाज के जादूगर, सिंगर, सॉन्ग राइटर, रैपर, मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर, ऑल द वे फ्रॉम द यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ अमेरिका, द वंडर किड स्पर्श शाह।
कहीं भी तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं, मैं 80 नहीं 100 दिन दुनिया घुमा है, नहीं काहे तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं, मैं गया जहाँ भी बस तेरी याद थी, जो मेरे साथ थी मुझको तड़पाती रुलाती, सबसे प्यारी तेरी सूरत, प्यार है बस तेरा प्यार ही, माँ तुझे सलाम, वंदे मातरम, बोलो वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, एवरीबॉडी क्लैप। सबके दिलों को मोहब्बत से बांधे जो हम ऐसी जंजीर है, ऊंची उड़ाने हैं, ऊंचे इरादे हैं, हम कल की तस्वीर है, जो हमें प्यार दे हमसे यार प्यार दे, दोस्ती के लिए जिंदगी अपनी वार दे, जो हमें प्यार दे हमसे यार प्यार दे, दोस्ती के लिए जिंदगी अपनी वार दे, हमने कहा है जो तुम भी कहो, बोलो हे सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो चाहे कितना जोर लगा लो सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी हिंदुस्तानी कब से हाँ कब से तू लब पे रुकी है कह दे हाँ कह दे अब आग झुकी है कह दे ऐसी रोशन आंखें रोशन दोनों दी है क्या आजा आजा जिंद में आने के तले आजा जोड़ी वाले नीले आसमाने के तले है जय हो एवरीबॉडी जय हो बोलो बता जय हो जय हो जय हो जय हो जय हो सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी कौन हिंदुस्तानी वंदे मातरम बोलो वंदे मातरम 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 माँ तुझे सलाम Thank you. Okay. And now, with this really cool music in the background, I would like to introduce, he's a program manager at work. He is my manager. At the end, I call him, you know what, that'll spoil a thing, so I won't say it. I won't give him my nickname yet. But he's my manager. He's a program director. He is an amazing husband. He is an even better dad. Obviously, I'm talking about my dad, Hiren Shah. Please, Dad, come up on stage.
Hi, everyone.
I think we're having a bit of technical difficulty.
Hello.
Oh, never mind.
Jaina.
Jai Jinendra Jaina, kem cho badha?
You guys having fun?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you. We love all of you here. Thank you for coming out here today. This is an amazing turnout. And I hope you will appreciate the stuff that we have to share with you today. So, you know, oh man, I don't know how to begin. You know, life is such an amazing journey, and it's so vast and it's so great that a lot of times, you know, we have no idea where to begin. But I guess I'll start out with a few words. Can somebody, we need a volunteer if that's
We
okay.
need a
Someone to
volunteer
come on
who has
stage.
a phone with them.
Yeah,
Can you
someone
come?
who has their phone on them that's not video recording, that's fine.
Do you
Or
have
if
a
you
phone?
want to close it.
We need a phone quickly.
Anybody? Can I have somebody from here? Can I have somebody from here? Over there, over there, over there. Oh, I got a 50K, I got a 100K, I got a
All right,
1,000K.
Why don't you come up?
Yeah, come.
So we're going to attempt something that Sparsh has not attempted before. Something something is done before, but something that he has not done it yet.
Yeah.
So, hello, how are you?
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
All right, so.
Can you take out the watch in your phone, please? No, in the phone, the clock.
Stopwatch, yep.
The stopwatch.
The stopwatch. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to close my eyes because there's a screen over here, and just so that you guys know I'm not cheating, I'm going to be saying these 11 longest words in the English, well, some of the 11 longest words in the English dictionary faster than my personal best. That was 17 seconds last time I checked.
16.9, so you can cheat.
Okay, fine.
16.9.
16.9.
So you gotta be better than 16.9 today, okay?
All right, ready? So let me know when you're ready. Oh, by the way, what's your name? Thank you.
Sparsh, Jignasha auntie has been following you on internet for last 2 years.
Oh, wow.
3 years actually. And you met her for the first time.
Look at that.
My moment, meeting my motivational, inspiring hero.
Thank you. That means a lot. All right, ready? So with no further ado, I'm gonna close my eyes and let me know when you're ready. Yeah, give me a countdown. Número ultramicroscopic silicobalakineconese supercalifragilisticexpialidocious superparamonstrosesquipedaliophobic pseudohyperparatidism fluxinus neoliberalization anti-disestablishmentarianism bonificability database selections epilographically anti-transubstantiationals disproportionableness and comprehensibilities.
Stop.
How much? What 15?
So 15.45 after she turned the phone around. So you beat your record.
I think that would have been like 14 or 13. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for helping me out. You can come back now. You could go back now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Let's give a big round of applause for Jignasha auntie.
So I think you did 15.3. That's what I think.
I think it was at least a second.
Yeah.
At least a second. So
Yeah.
like 14 or, I don't know. What a point is, those are long and complex words, am I right? Yeah, very long, very complex. And you know one thing, just as these words are complex, so has my own life been. And although seemingly difficult things such as memorizing long and complex words and numbers and song lyrics are quite simple for me, seemingly simple things such as standing and bearing weight are impossible for me. That's because I wasn't like any other newborn baby. I was born with osteogenesis imperfecta, a rare and incurable genetic disorder that makes a person's bones very, very fragile. Upon my very birthday, I was rushed immediately into the ICU. And these were the sounds, if you can bring them up, that resonated throughout the hospital as I was desperately clinging on to my life. But I think the person who could better tell you exactly what happened on that fateful day would be my dad. Dad, can you please tell the audience and give them a bit of insight as to what happened on the day I was born? Because, I may be wise beyond my years, but I don't even remember my first few years. Dad would obviously know better than me. So, Dad, can you please tell them?
Sure. So when Sparsh was born, he broke everything on his body. His legs, his hands, his ribs. He couldn't even breathe. He was immediately moved to another ICU about 20 miles away from where he was born. His mom, Jigisha, who is here in the audience, she was sleeping while he was moved to another hospital. Doctors came to us and said, Sparsh has 2 days to live. Just 2 days.
Dead divas.
Now, imagine, my wife has not even seen him. She wakes up and says, where is my baby? She wanted to take her baby in her arms. He wasn't even there. It was a horrible, horrible feeling. I'm sure you all must have gone through something tough in your life. Raise your hands who've gone through tough things in your life. Raise your hands.
Come on, those of you who aren't are lying.
You must have done something. You must have gone through some tough times, right?
Yeah, those of you who aren't raising your hands, I'm just letting you know you're lying. We all have. But we've all been through tough times, right? Yeah, go on.
So what do you think when something bad happens to you? First time. Can somebody tell me? What do you think when something happens to you, something bad? You're scared? Why me? That's exactly what I thought. As a father, I said, oh God, why me? And when doctors said, they came to us and they said, here's a permission slip. We might have to let Sparsh go. He's not going to live more than 2 days. He said, why don't you sign this out? They started talking to us about his cremation. As a father, it was something that I had never ever comprehended for my first son. I said, wait, I cannot make a decision right now. I called my father in India, woke him up in the middle of the night. And I said, Dad, I have a good news and a bad news. Good news is that I have a baby boy. Bad news is he's going to only live for 2 days. And you know what my dad told me at the time? And I said, Dad, why me? Why does my child have to go through any of these? I had never even heard of word osteogenesis imperfecta. Why did God do this to me? And I'm sure you all must have said this word several times in your life. And one thing that my dad told me that changed my life forever. And he said, Hiren, God has given you Sparsh because you will be the best parent to him. You are the chosen one. And from the day I changed my attitude from why God me to thank God for me, rest is history. Is in front of you. After 16 years.
Yep. And after 16 years, 130. Oh, okay. I don't think it's there yet. But, what? It's not going back. Okay, there it is. But after 16 years and 130 fractures later, we're here, sitting in front of you all. Well, in my case, I'm sitting. In Dad's case, he's standing. But we're here on stage in front of you today. But Dad, I know that you also went through a lot of challenges in your early, obviously, how many of you here are immigrant parents? Immigrants in general, actually. Maybe some children here are immigrants. Yeah,
Most
how many
of us,
you?
right? We all have come from India, right?
So a lot of us here are immigrants. So Dad, it wasn't just about me. You had challenges to begin with. So can you talk about those, please?
Sure. We came here as first generation immigrants, right? And I knew only a few people here. I had a few friends, no relatives. My parents were in India. Those days, being a first generation, I came here and I had no clue what to do with a baby who has such complex medical condition. We've been to hospital. Even after he was born, he was in hospital for about 6 months of his life. After that, we've kept on going to emergency rooms. I don't even remember how many times we've been to an emergency room now. He's had over 135 fractures, as Sparsh said. And now, we joke about this sometimes. We've treated him so many times, we've become half doctors. That's my side role. If somebody gets a fracture here, you can call me.
Mm-hmm.
You can call me right away.
Yep. What used to happen is, Mom and Dad got so skilled at casting me when I, got hurt. Sometimes I would even go to the doctor and the cast would hurt that the doctor put on me. And so I'd be like, Mom, Dad, can you re-put the cast that you put on me before? Because this one hurts. So all they need, honestly, in my opinion, is the degree. But, yeah, keep going.
Yeah, on top of that, everybody knows hospitals are expensive here. I had so many medical bills. So every day in the evening, I used to come from work, open my mailbox, bring these many mails, and my neighbor used to ask me, Hiren bhai, you must be knowing a lot of people in America, right? I said, no, these are all hospital bills. Do you want them? You can take it. These are not letters from friends. These are medical bills. We were almost at the edge of bankruptcy at one point of time. We were in debt. Hospital bills came on coming and coming and coming. There was no end.
And that too, the ironic thing is Dad had come to India originally to pay off his father's debt. Now he was in debt. So the struggle multiplied.
Absolutely. And on top of that, I came here on an H-1B visa. How many of you have come on H-1Bs? H-1Bs? You guys all know the pain of H-1B, right? To get a green card, it took us about 11 years and another 5 years to become US citizens. long journey. And I wish nobody has to go through this journey, but we don't want to bore you guys with this sob story, right, Sparsh?
Yeah. All of this, these fractures and all of that. See, everyone in life has fractures. I have physical fractures. Sometimes we have mental fractures. But today we're going to show you how to heal those fractures and how to prevent them from happening. And it all starts with 2 words. What do you see on the slide? It's not I am possible. It's impossible. There's no apostrophe, guys. Grammar's to Indians. Come on, grammar. It's okay. It's okay. Now what do you see? There you go. So today we want to show you all how we turned impossible into I'm possible in our lives. Using 7 simple steps that we like to call the 7 habits of I'm possible people.
And that's all we want to share with you all today. So have your pen and paper ready. If you don't have pen and papers, keep your mental minds open.
Or use the notes app on your phone, because who doesn't have their phones on them these days? So get your notes app out, maybe start writing. You've heard of 7 habits of highly effective people? This is a new turn. And here's habit number 1. Find your passion. Tamaru junoon sodho. Aapka junoon dhoond liye. And now, despite the fact that, life has given me some rough storms, but I truly believe that God opened up a new door to it very, very early on that would become my passion and change my life forever. I always say that God may have closed the door on my ability to walk, but He opened the door to my voice. What was my passion? Music. Music has had a tremendous impact on my life, both physically and emotionally. I've been singing ever since I could speak. I've been learning from the Mewati Gharana of Hindustani classical music ever since the age of 6. It's been 10 years now. I've been learning Western vocal music on and off with piano for about 5 years. So I've always been learning. But I found my true calling as an original artist at the age of 10, when I wrote my first song, This Love Will Never Fade. Since then, I am very excited to tell you that I've written over 55 more songs, and I pretty soon do want to release a few original albums. So stay tuned to Pure Rhythm FM. But, everyone has a passion in life. I truly believe that we are all blessed with gifts. Life gives us a lot of challenges, but we are all given the right weapons to deal with those challenges. A lot of you may not have heard of the story of the young shepherd boy David and the giant Goliath, but the whole point is the young boy goes against everyone in the army, and he defeats the giant with nothing but a stone and a sling. Why? Because he has faith. He has faith that God has chosen him for the role, and that he is ready to take on every obstacle in his way because he has faith. And the stone kills the giant 10 feet tall, and he sends the entire army back to retreat. Some of you may know the story, but my point is we all have slingshots. We all have slings. We all have stones. What are those? There are passions, there are talents, there are gifts. Music was that passion, that talent and gift for me. For Dad, it was his perspective. The values that he gave me, I can never, ever repay my mom and dad for what they did. But, the only way to do great work is to love what you do. So my first challenge for all of you, find that sling, find that stone, Find your passion, your gift, your talent, whatever you are good at. And to all the kids in this audience, I want you to know something. The question, what do you want to be when you grow up, is wrong. It's utterly wrong. And if you don't believe that you can't do anything now, hopefully we on the stage can prove that wrong.
Sparsh,
No, no.
can I tell them the story about the question
Yeah.
your teacher asked?
Sure,
So
do
six,
so.
6 months ago, I got a call from Sparsh's teacher. And she's like, Mr. Shah, can I speak to you? She called me in the middle of the day. First thing I have to ask is, no emergencies, right? She's like, no emergencies. Fine, he's absolutely fine. But I've been teaching here in this school for last 15 years or more. And every year I ask this question to my kids. And they give me an answer. Today what I heard from Sparsh is, I've never heard that in my life. And I said, what did you ask? What did you hear? And the question she asked is very simple. What do you want to be when you grow up? And the answer that Sparsh gave his teacher was, that question itself is wrong. I'm already living my dreams. I'm already a singer, a songwriter, a rapper, an inspirational speaker. I'm traveling all over the world. I don't need to grow up to who I want to be. And for all you kids here, that's the lesson that I want you to take home. You don't need to grow up. You can find your passion and be who you want to be when you grow up.
And parents, if you still don't believe that, I have a feeling that the Jane's Got Talent contestants are going to prove you all wrong. Who's with me? Kids?
Yes.
All the kids in the room? Holler? Yeah. I can't wait for that show. I've been like, it's really going to be fun. But the only way to do great work is to love what you do. So find your passion. Because when you find your passion, what else is there to work for? When you find your passion, guess what? You will never work a day in your life. I hope you know that.
Habit number 2, positivity is the key, right? This is a key that I had found very early in my childhood. Despite of all the challenges that we've gone through, I've tried to be positive in my life, been positive in my life, and have implemented positivity in my life. And that's something that has helped us overcome all the obstacles, all the challenges, everything. Now, very simple question. I'm sure you all have known this thing, right? What do you guys all see here? Glass half full, half
Glass
empty?
half full. Okay, how many of you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah? How many of you all, without, don't be afraid. How many of you see this glass is half empty? That's okay. Half glass empty. How many of you see it as full? All the rest of the hands should be up because there's only 2 choices. You can't say it's 0% full. Watch this. The glass is not half full or half empty. It is simply an opportunity to fill it up completely. So, cheers. All right, Dad, you know what? You might as well hold this. I don't want it to spill. It's already spilled. Dad, there was one beautiful lesson that I remember that we learned on YouTube. Do you want to talk about it? The lesson.
Lesson about?
YouTube. We learned it.
You go ahead. You are good at it.
You're the one who does this topic, Dad.
That's okay.
You know it better than I do.
No, that's fine.
Well, as you all know, Guruji Gaur Gopal Das is here, right, with us in Jaina. And in fact, the funny thing is, we've been following him for a lot, as I guess a lot of you have. And there's this one video that we really, really love. And the premise is very simple. Dad, I think you should talk about it.
Sure. This is something that you may have seen before, but do you have a problem in life?
Who has a problem in life?
Who has a problem in life? Everyone here? Right? Can you do something about your problem? No. Right? You can't do anything about the problem. Why do you worry? Because the problem is not solvable. If you have a problem in life, yes. Can you do something about it? Yes, your problem is solved. Then why worry? But if you cannot do anything about your problem, then why worry?
The point is, don't worry, be happy. Very, very simple. You don't need to worry about your problems in life. If you can solve them, great. If you can't, no biggie. It was meant to happen that way. All right, and habit number 3. Never ever hold yourself back. One day I came across this interesting song that many of you may have heard of. It's called, actually, maybe somebody can guess because I know a lot of you have seen my videos. It's by this rapper named Eminem. Do you know what it might be called? Which one? Not Rap God. Not Afraid. You know, I don't tell, a lot of people, don't know this. I didn't want to listen to this song when I first encountered it. I didn't want to. Because, well, growing up in a house where I was slapped once for saying heck when I was 5.
Of course, values do matter.
Of course, they do. I mean, growing up in a house where, I wasn't allowed to curse at all, and all that. You could imagine I stayed away from rap my entire life. Because the large part of it is vulgarity and cursing and all these negative images, negative messages. But, when I finally made the decision to listen to Not Afraid, something struck me. Hip-hop's not really the devil's music if you use it the right way. It goes for everything in life. Nothing is bad in life if you use it the right way. Right? And this song struck my chords. It inspired me. And I was inspired to make a cover of the song myself. Who knew that the kid who once had slim chances of survival would go on to sing Slim Shady songs one day? But there's more. I decided that I wouldn't just be like any other rapper. First of all, if you guys see on my chair, you should see it on the screen. My stage name is Pure Rhythm. Okay, this comes later. My stage name is Pure Rhythm. P-U-R-H-Y-T-H-M. Let me see if I turn on the side. There you go. There you go. And so what that is a fusion of 2 words, pure and rhythm. So it's not puridham or anything like that. It's pure rhythm. It's pure plus rhythm. Why? Because I'm clean. I want to spread a message of positivity. My ambition is to create a new genre of clean rap. Positive rap. Something that inspires the world. But you better take me seriously, because I'm still all about the rhythm. So I'm pure rhythm. And I also made a new genre of music, and it's called raga rap. Indian classical music is millennia old, as we all know. There's so many different ragas, so many different seasons and moods and times of day to which it is associated. It is such a deeply spiritual effect, and we have been working on Indian classical music for thousands and thousands of years. Hip-hop's not even a century old. It all started in one little place, one DJ, one building. And Indian classical music, we have no idea who the authors even are, who started it and everything. It goes as far back as the Vedas, maybe even farther. And you would never think, right? Like, who combines Indian classical music with rap? Almost sounds like sacrilege. But guess what? The result is actually really, really beautiful. And you'll get to hear a little bit quite shortly after this is done. So stay tuned, all right? To my pleasant surprise, the cover blew up all over the internet and became a worldwide phenomenon. I received accolades from some of the most famous celebrities out there. Yes, guys, that is Sallu Bhai over there, Salman Khan. And To date, this cover has gotten over a whopping 70 million views on all social media.
Sparsh.
Crazy, right?
Sparsh, when we made this slide, it was 70 million. Now it's 75 million views. And you have over 300,000 subscribers now on YouTube as well.
Oh yeah, this is right. Hashtag outdated. That's okay. And this was just the beginning. After this, I went through a lot. I've performed on a lot of events and, you know, been to a lot of shows. As you all probably have seen me somewhere or the other. Most likely it's KBC. Let's not lie. KBC or Not Afraid is usually some of the big things. But my point is, it would never ever have happened if I held myself back. It would never ever have happened if I thought to myself that I couldn't do it. It would never ever have happened to me, these performances and these opportunities, if I thought that I was not worthy or I was not ready or I was not capable or no one would listen to me. It is because I decided to be brave, to be courageous, that I got here. Only the brave people in this world, only the crazy people in this world are successful. Because when the world tries to shut them out, they say, no, my voice will be heard. So I want you all to ask yourselves these questions if you want to write them down. What's holding me back? What's stopping me from being driven? And how can I turn it around? Because when you break free of the chains that hold you back in this life, let me tell you something. When you break free of the chains that hold you back, nobody can chain you back because you set yourself free. Only after you achieve mukti of the mind can you achieve mukti in the rest of this life. It starts here and it's a mental game, friends. Dad, take it away.
Habit number 4, balance your life. I used to work for a Big 4 consulting company. And I used to travel Monday to Thursday. Come back Friday home, I'm away. It was my dream job to work for a Big 4 consulting company. When I was growing up, when I was doing my MBA, I wanted to work for a Big 4 consulting firm. Great company, great job. But then I wasn't home. I wasn't, available when Sparsh needed me, my wife needed me, my little one
Used
was
to come
only
back.
a few years old.
Yeah.
And one day, Sparsh wins Young Voice of New York City competition. And that's the day of my promotion at KPMG. And you know what I did? I resigned. That day of my promotion, I resigned. And the partner who I reported to has not talked till today because he's still mad at me that I'm not going to be working for him ever. But what I learned there was balance your life. If I don't balance my life, it's not going to work.
Dad, you said Dad has been taking a lot of, learning a lot as well as I have. You said you took this course from somebody by the name of Mr. Stu Friedman. Would you like to elaborate on the teachings that he showed us? Because I think all of us can learn from them.
Yeah, so I took a program at Wharton for leadership, and there's a professor called Professor Friedman, and he's done a research and he's written a book called Total Leadership. And what that book is about, just 4 pillars of life. And what he did is he studied the CEOs of some of the top companies, top performing companies. And he said that, all those CEOs, we have a notion that, if you work for 24 hours a day or 20 hours a day in your 24 hours, that brings you automatic success. But to his surprise, the results were opposite. He came up with these 4 pillars. And the first one is your work and your career. Yes, you need to focus on your work and career. But you also need to focus on your home and family. Not only that, what are you doing for your communities, your society? And we all are here together celebrating Jaina. We're doing something for our society as well. Not only that, what we are here for? Ourselves too. Our mind,
Self-realization.
body, our spirit. And if you have balance in all these 4 walks of life, you know those CEOs, those who've had focuses in all these 4 areas of life, not only they did well in their lives, personal lives, but their companies did far, far better than the companies of all those workaholic CEOs. So I was just totally surprised when I heard this, and I'm like, you know what? We need to share this with everyone. And that's what I have personally started following. And that has made me who I am today. And probably you see me here today with Sparsh.
And you know, the funny thing is, I know especially for us kids, you know, we struggle a lot. I know school is, you know, it's funny because people, they say, oh, you know, school is easier. It might be easier than it was maybe in India. It might be easier there. But it's certainly not true that we don't have a lot on our plate. We have a lot more on our plate than we've ever had. School clubs, activities, homework on top of all of that. You have extracurricular activities, extracurricular events. There's so much to do. I still have to finish my summer reading, people. I have to go back home and finish my summer reading. I haven't even started. So don't worry, kids, you're not alone. But it's hard to juggle. But what you can do is look at how much time you're spending on all 4 areas of your life, right? And make a commitment. Start spending more time with family. Even, let's say, you know, okay, I have a project due on Monday. I know some of us, like me, are overachievers. We like to finish the project the day when it's due, the day when it's given, when it's due 2 weeks later. But the reason they give that to us is because, you know, we need balance. We need time, not just to plan for our project and everything, but we have a life outside. We have a life outside of school. We have a life outside of our work. We also have a life outside of our family. We have a life outside of our community. And we have a life within us, ourselves. So we need to take time to focus on that. And if you can do all these 4 quadrants, guys, life will be so much easier to live. So, yeah. Just focus not necessarily on just one thing. Focus equally with equality, and that's how we'll gain balance in life. Number 5, help others. Now, despite the fact that I've done a lot of performances so far, I've been blessed to have had many achievements, and I hope there are many more to come. I've always felt the need to give back to the society and help others in need. And Muhammad Ali has this great quote: "Service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth." And as Sadhguruji said this morning, you know, we're all gonna have to we all take loans from the earth, but one day we're gonna have to give back. So we might as well start giving back now. So I've been singing pro bono for various nonprofit organizations, and I've been a youth ambassador for quite a few of them. And the one that I have on blue is VOSAP, Voice of Specially Abled People. It's an organization that has worked both on the local and governmental level, international level, to help bring a positive message and voice to Divyangs like me all over the world. In fact, we have a booth. I don't know where it is, but if you go to the booth area, there's a booth for VOSAP that you can learn all about it. And I would really encourage you to be there. I'll probably be there at some time so that we can talk about, you know, what the organization has done. But isn't the greatest satisfaction in our lives when we get to help someone else for the better? When we personally know that we have touched someone, we have sparshed their lives. Doesn't that give us such a great amount of satisfaction? Hello? Yes or no? Yeah.
Parsh, everyone has come after lunch, so maybe they are sleepy a little bit. You gotta wake them up.
Hmm?
You gotta wake them up. They're sleepy a little bit.
Yeah, but, you know, we have to ask ourselves, how do we help other people? It could be your family, it could be your friends, it could be your colleagues, it could be even people higher up than you. If you can lend them a helping hand, people, even, in our Sangh, our Sadhujis, Sadhvijis, Upadhyajis, Acharyajis, everyone, we can help people in every aspect of our lives. We can help our community, our society. So how do we help other people? That's a really big question, but I challenge you all that when you find out how, make it your mission statement that you will help people no matter what in every aspect of your lives. Because let me tell you something. You know, it's a funny thing that's really ironic. Without a mission statement, companies break apart. We companies all have mission statements, and it's vital to our performance, or else we don't know what standards to live by. Why don't we make mission statements for ourselves? We need individual mission statements too. So let's all make mission statements in our lives. And part of those mission statements is to do seva. Every day of our lives, give ourselves wholeheartedly to the well-being of others. Isn't that what Jainism is all about? Ahimsa Paramo Dharma. We are called to help others. It is in our very culture, our very faith, to help others and to preserve their well-being as well as our own. Because we are not just ourselves, we are part of an infinite cosmos. We're all specks, but if we can help other specks in this world, then this world will be a lot more cleaner. So let's help others. Dad?
Habit number 6, keep learning. Now, when I came to this country, I already had my BSc, I had my MBA. But then before that, Sparsh's journey started. He's already talked to you about, he's learned Hindustani classical music for last 10, 11 years now. He started when he was 6. He also has been learning Western vocal, as he mentioned, for more than 5 years. On and off, he's learned piano now. Started composing his own music. He's going to be also known as a music producer very soon.
Yeah, I've been in 3
And the
years.
same thing as he has been learning in his life, I have been learning in my life too. And obviously this is an old photo. I've lost a lot of hair after that, so sorry about that. I couldn't get a recent picture. But I had a BSc, as I said.
All right, let's play a game. Let's guess all the degrees. All right, what is a BSc?
You got it?
Okay. MBA. Good. PMP.
They got it, project management
Yeah,
professional.
literally half the voices went down after that. It's okay. IT folks, good job. All right, CSM? Nice.
Yes.
Some
Good one.
people know their degrees. All right. LSSBB. Anybody?
I think he tried something. Yeah, you got it.
Lean Six Sigma Black Belt. Yes.
You got that.
SPC.
This is the latest one, guys. Just a hint, agile.
Nope.
Nope. Show it up.
Wait, what did you say? Yes.
That's right.
ELM? Nobody. Crickets. Oh yeah, I hear you, crickets. Good singing. No? Nobody? Okay, what is it?
What? It's a leadership program from Wharton.
That was the Wharton thing he did. Finally. Anyone know what FOSA is?
So I have all these degrees, right? But you know the biggest degree I have? This is the last one. That's the biggest one. Can you guess? She got it.
Oh, sorry. I kind of brought it in a bit early.
So yeah, that's my biggest degree. And the biggest satisfaction is when when the world knows you by your kids. And so keep learning. I think that's the biggest thing in life. I think never ever have that kid in you, that says, I don't want to learn. Keep learning in your life. No matter what you're going through, what circumstances you are going through. I could have simply said, you know what, I have too many troubles in life. I don't want to pursue any education. I don't want to go anywhere in my life. I could have been satisfied. But keep learning. That's my habit number 6.
Yep. And you know, as my mom said in her speech just an hour or so ago, it's great what she said. She said, be an explorer in life. Because whatever knowledge you take, guess what? Nobody can steal it from you. They'll steal your house, your money, your family, your friends. They can steal anything from you, but they will never steal what you learned. Whatever the mind can absorb, nobody can take. You know, even if they check Einstein's brain, they'll never know everything he learned, right? They still have Einstein's brain in the chemical labs, but they won't know what he learned. Nobody can take it away from you or get it from you. So keep learning. And last but not least, dream big. बड़े बड़े सपनों देखते रहिए. मोटा मोटा सपना जो है ना. Why? Because none of this would have ever happened if I had not dreamt big. You know, I once had a dream that I would perform in front of 1 billion people one day. I once had a dream that I would inspire or sparsh the hearts of everyone around the world. I have a dream, so many dreams. I have a dream to give start my bachelor's degree in Berklee College of Music while I'm still in high school. I have a dream of winning a Grammy. I have a dream of releasing my music. I have so many dreams. Never let those dreams be stomped out. Neither by anyone else or by yourself, because guess what? Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the body will achieve. And that is a fact. A lot of these dreams are still yet to be fulfilled. You know what's funny about the 1 billion people one? The KBC thing you've all seen? That was watched by over 1 billion people. That was watched by over 1 billion people. 185 countries that was telecasted to. India alone has 1 billion people. 185 other countries. It was accomplished. Everyone in this world goes through struggles of some sort. I know. Because I, for one, have to deal with constant fractures and lots of pain. But let me tell you one thing. If we can turn the word impossible into I'm possible through our 7 habits, guess what? You can too. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. And we firmly believe that if you push forward, have faith, you follow your passion, if you keep being positive, if you never hold yourself back, if you always keep learning, if you help others, if you balance your life, and if you dream big, you will achieve anything in life and you will make it big. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's not turning. It's okay. Because
don't go yet.
Yeah.
We
still have a song.
Left.
We have a song. Who wants to hear me rap?
There you go.
Ready? Afraid to take a stand. Everybody, come take my hand. Walk this road together through the storm, whatever weather, cold or warm. Just then you know that you're not alone. Holla if you feel like you've been down the same road. Can I get a holler? Yeah. It's been a ride. I guess I had to go to that place to get to this one. Now some of you might still be in that place. If you're trying to get out, just follow me. I'll get you there. Don't worry. You can try and read my lyrics off of this paper before I lay 'em. But you won't take this thing out these words before I say 'em. Cause ain't no way I'ma let you stop me from causing man. When I say I'ma do something, I do it. I don't give a glance what you think. I'm doing this for me. Forget the world, feed the beans. It's gassed up. Everything's stopping me. I'ma be what I said I to be without a doubt, undoubtedly. And all those who look down on me, I'm tearing down your balconies. No, I'm saying to bust, don't try to ask him why, how can he? From infinite down to that last relapse, I'm me still fretting. Whether he's on salary, paid hourly, until he buys out or he freaks his bowels out of him, whichever comes first, for better or worse. He's married to the game, like a prison. Christmas, but a gift is a curse. Forget the earth, he's got the earth, but pull himself on the dirt and curse the whole universe. I'm not afraid. Everybody just take a step. Everybody, come take my hand. We'll walk this road together through the storm, whatever weather, cold or warm. Just then you know that you're not alone. Holler if you feel like you've been down the same road. And I just can't keep living this way. So starting today, I'm breaking out of this cage and I'm standing up. I'ma face my demons. I'm manning up. I'ma hold my ground. I've had enough. Now I'm so fed up. Time to put my life back together right now. It was my decision to get clean. I did it for me. Admittedly, I probably did it subliminally for you, so I could come back a brand new me who helped see me through. And don't even realize what you did. Believe me, you. I'ma do the ringer, but they could do little to the peace fingers. I think it got a tear in my eye. I feel like the king of my word. Haters can make like bees when the stingers and drop dead. No more beef flingers, no more drama. From there, I wanna promise to focus only on handling my responsibilities to the brothers. So I solemnly swear to always treat this roof like my brother and Razy. You couldn't let this single shingle on it, cause the way I feel, I'm strong enough to go to the gym or the fitness club and go lift 100-pounder up, cause I'm raising the bar. I shoot for the moon, but I'm too busy gazing at stars. I feel amazing. I'm not afraid. Walk this road together through the storm, whatever weather, cold or warm. Then you know that you're not alone. Holler if you feel like you've been down the same road. Get rhythm. Thank you so much. We don't have a lot more time, but I hope you all appreciated what we spoke. And thank you. Jai Jinendra, everyone, and we'll see you around. Have a great event. Have a great convention. Hey, Anuj. This is my little brother, by the way. Turn around, look. It's okay. Bye, everyone.
Right.
What? Oh.
Now let's go.
This is my brother, Anuj. He is the angel of my life, and, Oh, by the way.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Bye.
Jai Jinendra.